Good morning, Roy. It's the 28th of February, Rabbi Furst, Pierke, Avos. Good morning, Mayor. Good morning, Eliezer.
Good morning, Lou. Okay, so the sheet said, let's see, and this is on the pasuk Vayiktzov HaMelech Me'od. The king got very angry. Ma haya haketzef. So what was the anger?
Right. Maya, what was the anger all about?
Okay. Shachalo devarim ha-nugaim belev. What
She sent him things which were relevant to the heart, to very, very piercing. She sent him something very piercing.
Oh, okay. V'amra lama avo aruma.
She said, "This is what is in the note. This is what was in the note, Roy." She said, "Why do I have to come naked?"
Oh. Im ro'in bi dofi ata mitgana bi.
She said, "Im roim be doifi, if they'll see something, some blemish in me, right? Ata misgana be, you'll be embarrassed for me, right? If they find something which is a blemish in me, you're going to be embarrassed."
Uh-huh. Okay.
So would that be before or after the child?
Excuse me?
Would that be before or after the child was added?
I'm not sure. Probably after the tail. Probably other because normally, because without the tail, she probably would have come. Right? She would have come if it wasn't for the tail.
Oh, okay. Okay, so let's see. Ve'im anina et ve'enehem harei heim notnim enehem laharog otach.
And she said, on the other hand, if I look nice to them, well, they're gonna be interested in me, and they're gonna kill you.
Oh,
They're gonna kill you so they can get me for themselves.
okay. Ramaz to velo nirmaz. Let's see. Aksato velo naakatz. Shochalo tipesh yatsa yencha milvad.
So Nirmazasoi, well, Nirmaz. I mean, she was giving him a like a hint, but like he didn't take the hint. And a Katsaso, lo nikatz, and she was like she was like criticizing him, but he didn't get the criticizing. He didn't get the criticism.
And shachalo tipesh yatsa yencha milvad.
Belibcha, it says she sent him tipish, fool. Yotzi yaincha melibcha. The wine is affecting your judgment.
Oh, okay. Bar achoraira ya daba.
So she said, bar or rice in the abba, that perish shomer arbus hasufsim. And she called him said he used to be a stable boy.
Oh, wow. That must have irked him even more.
Yeah.
Okay. Abba lekabel, no, lekabil, alpha, govrin, chamra, shtei.
Meaning she was referring to her father. Her father, Kibble Alpha Goivrim Chamershasi. We would drink, I'm not exactly how much, but he would drink a lot of wine. Below raw, and he wouldn't be affected by it.
Oh, okay. V'hahu gavra, ashtanai le, b'hamra, b'hamraya, v'halo, lo haya kadai, v'hagon, liyot, komis, it tibula ot, levet abba.
So, Ahu Gavra Deshtani Le Chamra. Then there's that person who's affected by wine. There's that person that's Dashtani Le Bachamra. That person that's affected by wine. V'lo lo Chaya Kedai v'Hogan Lios Komis. It's the bluyas, the Beis Abba. And the person who is affected by wine, he wouldn't be worthy or proper that he should be koimis at stipolos lebeis abba. What does that mean? Perish. He says, what does it mean, perish?
Oh. Let's see. Nagid it's tabel me arvot hasusim kenal halo haya komin it tablaot shel beit abba.
That meaning he wouldn't even be someone's affected by wine. Is not even fit to be a stable boy in the palace.
Okay, let's see. Nevuchad Netzer Zikeni Kativ Ba or Bay, I guess. Behu b'melachim Yitales v'roznin Mishachek lo.
Mayor,
What?
I have to interrupt you.
I'm sorry, Rabbi. My wife needs me.
All right.
Okay.
So it says Nebuchadnezzar Zakeni, my Nebuchadnezzar, Vashti was a granddaughter of Nebuchadnezzar. Okay.
Here we have big
So
problems.
Nebuchadnezzar, my grandfather, Kasab Bey, he wrote, Who b'malachim iskalus, he would be praised amongst the kings, v'roznim misachek loy. And let's see, this is a pasuk in Habakkuk. Let's take a look. See what that means here. 1 second. Habakkuk. Aleph Yud Aleph. Uh, Aleph Yud Aleph. Hello. I'm not sure. 1 second. Buckies lahashlik betokis, right? Okay, I'm not sure what the point is about the pasuk in Habakkuk. So v'hu bikesh lahashlik b'toch kibshon ha'esh. He wanted to throw him into the kibshon ha'esh. But at mechayevim loy v'lo lahashlim maruvim. Those who were, he wanted to throw those who were chayev to him into the kibshon ha'esh v'lo hashlicha marum. He wouldn't throw them in naked. Shenemba be'idan goivrim elech kapso parzilohoin v'shitoin u'karmilosoin u'levishohon. That's a pasuk in Daniel. Right. So she was saying that, like her grandfather, when he wanted to throw people into the kibshon ha'esh for execution, he wouldn't throw them in without clothes. He would at least allow them the dignity of to die with clothes on. And ani vo arumam is supposed to come to you naked. Miyad v'chamosoi ba'orloi. Immediately after this is basically what she wrote to him that got him so angry, right? Miyad v'chamoso ba'orloi. Immediately his anger burned within him. Right. Amar Rabbi Chanina ba'os Shah. At that time, remember, is a Kadosh Baruch Hu lamalach hamamuna al hamichya bar bo michya v'lo shichva ad shenitzalev hamon. And at that point, Kadosh Baruch Hu motioned to the malach that was mamuna al hamichya. Chema's fury, right? Chema's fury, and be'erbo chema, and there was a burning fury. V'lo shachva al shenitzlava, and his fury did not burn, did not cease. Let's put it that way. And the fury did not cease until Haman was hung. Till Haman was hung, the fury did not cease.
I'm just wondering, the note, did she actually write it herself, or did she get a scribe to write it? Because if she wrote it herself, it's less likely to be known. But if she got a scribe to write it, the scribe will probably blab later on, which would make it, which if the king realized that, we'd be very embarrassed.
Right. Yeah, so we don't know who wrote it. She probably wrote it herself.
This would be with ink, I suppose, on parchment.
Yeah.
Rather than cuneiform. It's very difficult writing a cuneiform note.
Well, I guess if they had to, they did. I don't know how it worked in those days.
On clay, I meant.
Right. Uh-huh. Okay. Good. Let's go to the next pasuk. That'll bring us to pasuk. Yud Gimel. Pasuk Yud Gimel. I think we read it already. Yeah. Who wants to take over? I think Mayor's had a commission for the time being.
I will. Vayomer Hamelech the Chamim Yodea Ha-Itim Ki Chen Devar Hamelech Livnei Kol Yodea Das Vadin. The king spoke to the wise men who knew the times, because it was the king's custom to place such matters before all who knew law and justice.
Right. Okay. Um, take a look, the beginning of page 3.
Page 3. Good Gimel. Hayomar Hamelech L'Chachamim. The king said to the wise men, I'm already Simon,
Simon, Rabbi Simon.
Simon, Ze Shifto Shel Yisachar,
The soccer, right.
Yisachar. Rabbi Simon said, this is the tribe of Yisachar. They're the ones who are the wise men. Shne Amar Ume Vani Yisachar Yodea Beinei La'atid.
Bina Le'itim, those Bnei Yisachar, they would know the times. They had the wisdom to know the time, meaning the times, the astronomical times.
You mean like astrology?
No, there's astronomy, not astrology. The big difference between astrology and astronomy. Astronomy is a science, and astrology is a like a mysticism of sorts.
Right, but what does knowing astronomy have to do with anything?
And they know when the months are and when the new moon comes and when there'll be eclipses. They'll know when the seasons will change. They'll know when the Yom Tov will come.
Right. Well, how does that help them with law and justice?
No, because that was it. That was they were wise, and they weren't just wise in one field. They were wise in all fields. So that gave them the wisdom to be able to make judgments properly.
I see. Okay.
I've got here that Ibn Ezra, however, interprets this as referring to astrologers, although familiar with the historic precedents of earlier monarchs. As far as seeking impartial and trusted counsel, turned first to the Jewish sages and asked them to pass sentence. And they thought to themselves, if we condemn the queen to death, we'll suffer afterwards when he sobers up. And if we advise clemency, he'll accuse us of not paying due reverence. So they took a neutral position and said, from the day the temple was destroyed, we were exiled from a land. We lost our power to give judgment in capital cases. So better seek counsel with the wise men of Ammon, and Moab, who have dwelt with ease in the land. So thereupon he sought advice from his 7 officials, as we read, the Hakarov, Elov, Kashana, etc. Those closest to him were Kashana, etc. in Megillah 3.
That's right. That's right. Very good. Okay, we'll see. Okay, continue on.
The Talmud, Bavli, Amru, Man Chachamim Rabbanan. And the Talmud Bavli, it says, the one who is wise is the rabbi.
The Man Chachamim, who are Chachamim? Who are the wise ones? Rabbanan, the rabbis. That's what Roy just finished reading. He originally turned to the Jewish sages, the rabbis.
Right. Yodea Ha'atisim. They know astronomy. Shiodiim la'avar shnayim ulekevoa chadashim. That they know la'avar shnayim.
Shanim. They know Yodea Itim. They know the times, meaning they know to make the leap years. Avar Shanim, to make the leap years.
The leap years. Okay.
If you don't know to make the proper calculations, so the calendar gets out of sync, and then you're in big trouble. You lose the consistency of the calendar with the corresponding seasons. So that there's a great necessity to be able to keep accurate calculations and understand when to make the adjustments by making a leap year.
Right. Ula kavoa chadashim. And the beginning of the month?
Right, to establish the months. Right.
Establish the months. Ki chein davar hamelech. Because this is the way of the king. The Sefer Mish Patim Livnei Kol Yodei Das Vidin Torah Umishpatei Hadas. For the Sefer, the book.
Actually, this is l'saper. This is to speak his judgments. L'saper mishpatav lifnei kol. They'd be able to interpret the judgments of the king, the decrees of the directions of the king.
For law and judgment.
Right.
Okay, I think that's it for 13.
Okay, let's go to the next pasuk.
Okay, 14. V'ha karov elav kar shana she sar ad masa kar shish merez marsena muchan shiv as Sarei Paras Umadai Ro'ei Penei Hamelech Hayoshivim Rishona Bamalchus. Those close to him were Karshena, Shethar, Admatha, Tarshish, Meres, Marsena, and Memuchan, 7 princes of Persia and Media who had direct access to the king and who sat first in the kingdom. So these are not the same people that it mentioned before, are they?
I think these are
Mumachad is in the list, but the other ones seem different.
right. I think these are seven different ones. Yes.
Okay, back to our document.
I'm sorry.
Bakarov Elav that are close to him. Amru Chazal Kevan She Bakesh Achashverosh Min Chachamei Yisrael Amru Hechi Na'avid. Let's see, since the sages said, since Achashverosh requested from the wise men of Israel, saying, Hechi Na'avid, I don't know.
What to be done? What should be done?
What should be done? E Nema Le Kitala. If we kill her,
Yeah, this is actually what Roy was reading to us. Roy read this before to us. He originally, right, asked the the Jewish sages what should be done with her. So they said to them, Amru, Hechi Navi, what should be done? E Nema Katla, if we say she should be killed, right? If we say she should be cutlass to kill, if we advise the king to kill the queen,
the Machar Petzach Le Chamra Midechar Lan Uboye Le Minan. Then tomorrow, he'll open. What's Chamra?
well, Chamra, the wine, Pasach Le Chamra. The wine will the effect of the wine will wear off.
The wine will wear off. And Midechar Lan, and what? He'll be sober.
Well, he'll remember us.
Remember, and he'll need to minan. What's minan?
Boy minan, and he'll like exact retribution from us. He'll realize that we were the ones who gave the advice to kill the queen, and when he sobers up, he's going to miss her, and he's going to take out his revenge on us.
Inami le shipka. And if that happens, what's shivka?
Shavika. If we would leave her alone, if we'll say that he should just leave her alone, like forgive her, like pardon her.
Oh, I see. Forgive her. Ka mizal zalna b'malchusa. It will become that there will be a mixing up of the kingdom.
Zilzu is like a disgrace. If we say that he should ignore it and like pardon Basti, that'll be advising him that he should take have disgraces his kingdom, his sovereignty.
Mutav Lisiloki Nafshin Mina. I don't know.
So mutav, it's better. L'saluki nashiminu. It's better that we withdraw from the situation.
Amru lo, they said to him, Miyom shecharav beis ha mikdash vigil vigalinu me'ar tenu. They said to him, on the day that of the destruction of the Beis Hamikdash, we were exiled from our land.
Miyom, from the day that the destruction of the basement, and we were exiled from our land.
Nitla etza mimenu. Take advice from us.
Well, it was taken, advice, meaning counsel, the ability to give counsel was taken from us.
V'chein hu omer.
Okay, so now he brings a puzzle. Okay, good. That fine. I think the rest of this medrash will leave for the time being. Let's move on to the next pasuk, Tezvav.
Okay, so basically the rabbis declined to comment.
Right.
Okay.
Right.
Tezvav. Kedas ma la'asos b'malka vashti al asher lo asta es ma'amar hamelech achashverosh biyad hasarisim. According to the law, what should be done with Queen Vashti, that she did not do as was said, as King Achashverosh said through the agency of the ministers. Okay, back to the sheet 15. Tet Vav. Kedas ma lasos. According to the law, what should be done? Kedas she'as ta. According to the law, that she'as ta is that she did.
According to what she did. What's the law according to what she did?
Kach ba la. Thus, it came to her.
Kach ba la. This is how it came to her. Meaning how she disobeyed. So that's how it's going to have to be done to her.
Al shelo Isa minachas le'achash verosh levanos beis ha mikdash. Concerning that she did not rest minchas for Achashverosh the daughters of the temple.
No, this is livnos basement to build the Beis Hamikdash.
build.
Al shelo haisim min nachas l'Achashverosh, since there wasn't any desire of Achashverosh that it should be built the Beis Hamikdash.
Shehaisa omeres lo ma shehacharivo avoti ata rote levanos. But it was that she said to him, what is this word shaharivo?
What my forefathers destroyed, Chariv, what my fathers destroyed, Ata Rotza Libnos, you want to build, meaning, again, don't forget Nebuchadnezzar. Nebuchadnezzar was the grandfather of Vashti, right?
Right.
And Belshazzar was the father of Vashti. Belshazzar was killed by Darius, right? Darius, he ordered the building of the Beis Hamikdash. So he ordered that the Beis Hamikdash could begun to be rebuilt. Right? Vashti was married by Darius to Achashverosh, because Achashverosh was the son of Darius. So Darius started the building of the Beis Hamikdash again. So now when Achashverosh became king, Vashti was the one who instigated Ahasuerus in putting a halt to the building of the Beis Hamikdash, because she, as the Midrash says over here, she said, what my forefathers, meaning Nebuchadnezzar, destroyed, you want to rebuild, right?
V'chein
So,
atah motzi shama lo achashverosh al zos. So what my forefathers wanted to destroy or destroyed, you want to rebuild, and therefore you bring out shishama, that which we hear. Shishama al achashverosh al zos.
and this is what you find, that he listened. Shema means to listen. He listened. Achashverosh all this. He listened to her.
Achashverosh listened to Vashti
Right.
and canceled the edict for building the Beis Hamikdash.
Right.
Shne'emar u malchus Achashverosh bitach las malchuso kasvu shitana al yoshvei Yehuda Yisrael Yerushalayim. That it says, and in the kingship of Achashverosh, B'tachlas, I don't know.
Pasuk, this is a quote from a pasuk in Ezra. Mhm.
No.
Okay.
Nearly,
Finished?
nearly.
So Ezra Dalet Vav. Dalet Vav. Dalet Vav. Dalet Vav. Um, yeah, right. That there was an indictment made right at the beginning of the reign of Ahasuerus. They wrote to Shitna al Yoshvi Yehuda Yerushalayim, and they wrote an indictment against Yehuda and those who were living in Yehuda and Yerushalayim.
Ah,
Yeah, it's if you want, if you have time, actually maybe it's worthwhile. We can't do it today. Make a note. Maybe it's worth taking a look at these two prokim, the reading the Ezra there, from in chapter 4 of Ezra. It's maybe worthwhile seeing it. You'll get a yeah. Make a note that maybe we'll take a look at just read it through quickly. In English maybe the Ezra Perek Dalet. Make a note that we should maybe look at that in English tomorrow. Might give us a good background into the events leading up to Ahasuerus and his reign.
okay, I wrote a note.
Good. Thank you. Okay, good. I'm trying. We've 10 o'clock now. Time to stop. So yeah, let's give it a break now. We'll pick up tomorrow, Mitzvah Shem, and this we'll go into the Mishnah Bruce here in a few minutes. Roy, please have a good afternoon. Hope to see you tomorrow.
Thank you.
Thank you, Rabbi.
Okay.
Have a good day, Roy.
Bye.
Thank you. Thank you.
I think I'll see them. I'm not too sure. Okay, bye.